And unfortunately, today is one of those days, one of those sad days, one of those tragic days where something happens and it shakes up the world. And with the passing of Kobe Bryant at the age of 41 in a helicopter crash, it was one of the most sad days that I've experienced in a while since the passing of a close family member. And I had the opportunity to know Kobe. He's a class of '96, just like me. I had the opportunity to meet him, back in '95 when we were on the AAU circuit, and he was a class act then, always different. But more importantly, I had a chance to spend time with them in my short time with the LA Lakers back in 2002. I was able to spend 3 months with the Los Angeles Lakers, and Kobe was one of those guys that I immediately got close to and started to try to understand and dissect. If you know me, you know that it's all in here. It's all intellect. It's all dissection. I want to know if you're as genuine as they say you are, if you're the person they say you are, and Kobe definitely was. He was class personified all the way through. What I feel mostly about is, I heard about his 13-year-old daughter who was on a helicopter with him. I have a 13-year-old daughter. I always envisioned them clashing in basketball one day. I was watching, from afar, his development of his daughter. I'm developing my daughter here in Peoria, and we're the same age, same class. I'm actually 6 months older than Kobe. But I always envisioned our daughters clashing in college or in the WNBA, and I was waiting for that moment, getting my daughter prepared for that moment. And I know all the positive things Mr. Bryant was doing with the Mamba Academy out west. I know he got an Oscar recently. He was doing a lot of special things, and he was modeling what a post-NBA or professional career should look like. He was very articulate about things that he was passionate about. The detailed show on ESPN, and we're breaking down the NBA playoffs and giving you guys that player perspective. I know everybody thinks they're a player until you actually get to see what players go through and experience that to even get a percentage of what being a basketball player and being in the playoffs or being in a tough game, but what we have to deal with. And I was extremely proud of Kobe Bryant in his post-NBA career. And obviously, he's one of the top 5 greatest basketball players to ever live. I really don't give a go. Even though Michael Jordan is my favorite player, they're all GOATs in my opinion, from Bird to Michael Jordan to Wilt Chamberlain to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to Kobe Bryant to LeBron. All these people are GOATs, and I wish people would just understand that and have love for them while they are here. I think Kobe did feel the love while he was here. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I definitely want to send our condolences to the Bryant family, Vanessa Bryant. I don't know Vanessa, but I know they have 4 wonderful little girls, and I think a recently born, maybe a year-old little girl. And just that breaks my heart to know that their father and their older sister, the leaders of their household, so to speak, will never get to come home. And that's what hit me the most, because I'm a family guy. I'm a relationship guy.
You spent
time with him personally, and quickly realized that why he was special. And I know he put that into his daughters and his relationship with his wife and his family. So, Laker Nation, my condolences goes out to Laker Nation, the family of Kobe, his father, Jelly Bean Bryant, and his mother and his sisters and all the rest of his family. And we lost a great one this weekend. So, I've gone on the last couple weeks letting everybody that I come close to know that I appreciate them. And why I appreciate them. And that's why, what I mean? And that's something I had to get better at. It's not natural for me to just walk and say, I love you. So, but as you get to the age of 30, anything can happen pretty much, what I mean? And so you have to be able to.
Just like that.
Just like that, gone in an instant, what I mean? So, big shout out to, everyone out there who's supporting Bryant, and rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
And I just say this, I knew Kobe as well, not in detail as him, but I was actually at one point signed to Heads High Entertainment, so I dealt directly with him. And we were just listening to a track that never got developed after the record label closed up, that he recorded that I intend to finish dropping. It's called Champions. and it just got me back to thinking of all the good stuff that he's done. So I've had the fortunate ability to partner up with his family, specifically Jared Washington, to really work on some Kobe projects. And one of the things that struck me as amazing about him is through the whole process, Kobe never seek credit for anything. He would have his ideas brought from other people and never seek that credit. And Kobe did make a difference. It wasn't wanting to, he did. So he had several different academies. I mean, you've seen the construction of some of them that I've showed you as well too. So from a musician standpoint, I love the man. He was creative. He was a genius in that. From basketball standpoint, get out of here. I mean, come on. One of the greatest, absolutely. He'll go down in history as, if not the greatest, one of them. He'll be in the talks with Michael Jordan, with LeBron James, Kobe. It'll always be the Big E and Pac. So sincerely to the Bryant family, to the Washington family, I talked earlier and reached out. Definitely a difficult time, and I just feel so bad for everybody that's affected negatively by what's happened here, because he helped so many people. So shout out to the man, the legend, and everything, and to your family. May God bless you. And I hope that you guys are able to find some comfort through this. And if I know Kobe, he's already up there working magic, and something's going to happen that's going to do some real significance here on this earth from his passing. So condolences to you. Like I say, one of the greatest, absolutely.